Freedom of the mind is the ability to wake up and do what you love and get paid very handsomely to do it. It's not something that's temporary. It's something that continuously evolving. Freedom is when you wake up and you have choices to how you want to proceed in your life. Freedom is when you know how to manifest a relationship, when you know how to manifest friendships. Freedom is when you know how to manifest and use the mind to your advantage and to your leverage. Freedom is an ability, or it's a skill set. I'm sure you never heard that perspective before. Freedom is a skill set where you're able to tap into everything that you want to become through gradual action. Freedom is the sum equation of becoming this person that you want to see on a daily basis. Now, I wrote a list because the question is, how do most people become free? And I jotted down 3 different aspects of freedom. Things that I'm still learning, but I'm learning to master it at the same time. Look at this. Look at the scenery. Look at this scenery, baby. All right, the first thing. How does someone become free? Fuck, I think I just deleted it. How does someone become free? Self-discipline. Self-discipline. So, discipline is basically the definition of doing something that you don't feel like doing. And let me tell you, when I tell you this hump is something that I tend to jump over countless of times, it happens. Now, in order for the brain to build a habit, it must go through countless ends of repetition. It must build reps in the mental before the circuitry in the brain can become a concrete habit, to the point where when you're not doing it, you feel as something is off. That's how you know it's a habit. When you're not brushing your teeth, you know something is off. When you're not making a TikTok video, you know something is off. When you're not taking your car for a car wash every Sunday like you normally do, you know something is off, right? So a habit is simply the ability to do something habitually and subconsciously. You don't have to think about doing it, you just casually do it. Now, the thing with being a free individual is that the willpower that it requires for us to take to become free is going to require those slow, gradual push in the beginning. You know, when you start something, you got to like push. It's like you got to push it up the hill, and then once it's on top of the hill, it's smooth sailing. But you first got to get it to the hill first, right? So becoming free is going to be an array of your ability to be disciplined. Now, here's some tips to discipline, because shit, discipline still be having me in the chokehold sometimes, and then other times I feel so much more free. Discipline takes gradual steps. You want to be disciplined in making up your bedroom. You want to be disciplined in cleaning up your home once a week. You want to be disciplined in calling your people every week, or however frequency you would like. Discipline is nothing short of gradual steps to the person you want to be. That's really it. Nothing short of it. Just gradual steps. So once you realize that your discipline is starting to develop, and you've done it enough for your discipline to be present, it's no longer going to feel like a chore or a habit for you to do something. This includes anything. I don't have to give you no examples. It includes everything. Now, the thing with discipline is, sometimes your body is not going to feel like doing it. That's when your mind has to get the fuck up. It has to wake up, and you have to actually take action. Because if your body doesn't feel like doing it, what makes you think your mind will? You feel me? What makes you think your mind is going to feel like getting up and taking action if your body is telling you that you need more sleep? Not a damn thing. So that's why the mind has to overpower the body, otherwise the body will rule the day. You hear me? Most people who work out and go to the gym and enhance their physique, sometimes their body tells them, oh, I want to take a nap, or I want to chill today, or I want to go get some McDonald's, but their mind tells them, oh no, we got to get in the gym today. No, under any circumstances should we not be in the gym today. So the body sometimes like to take control over the mind. You have to be careful. You have to be mindful. You have to be cutesy. You have to realize that the mind is the most powerful entity that you have. It's stronger than the physical physique of the body, always and forever. And that's simple science. Another thing, how to become free. You have to move. M-O-V-E. You have to move. And I'm not talking about moving cities. I'm not talking about moving apartments or houses or none of that. When I'm talking about moving, I'm talking about energy maneuvers in your body when you are on the go. The most creative individuals are the ones who travel and get their brain exposed to different environments. The most creative individuals, the most energetic individuals are people who are able to socialize in any type of environment because they're moving their body, right? They're exposing themselves to different scenes. They're not allowing themselves to be comfortable or content with just one environment. If your lifestyle is go to work, go home, take a shower, go get food, and repeat, what are you really accomplishing? You're not moving much. Every day looks the same. You're literally not moving much. And if you continue that habitual flow, that's the results that you're going to continue to birth. You see, everything is a vibrational frequency. If you continue to vibrate in the position that you're in right now, then nothing more is going to change. But just think about it. If you start changing what you do on a daily basis, then things will begin to change. Simple as that. Oh, fuck.
Okay, look, you gotta stop kicking it, nigga. There you go.
You guys bring it a whole bunch of
Simple as that. You can't accomplish more in the same vibration. You have to change how you become, how you think, how you move in order for you to experience new things. If I do the same thing all my life, I'm gonna get the same results, right? I'm gonna be in the same job. Nothing is really gonna evolve. Everything around me is going to evolve, but I'm not going to evolve. So my job will evolve. My position might evolve. My friendships might evolve. My friends might outgrow me. You know, certain restaurants might evolve. Certain experiences will evolve around me, but I'm not evolving. I'm staying the same because I got the same routine and the same habits. Because if I'm not changing, my life is not changing. I have to change first internally in order for my life to change first outside of me. Remember, these are the steps to accomplishing freedom. The last one, you gotta get smart. You gotta get smart. Do not allow school to be the last metric of your success. Do not allow school to be the last metric of your success. School is an environment, no matter if it's grade school or college, it's an environment where there's structure, organization, so you can learn something in order to accomplish a degree for the goal to get higher income, right? You kind of leverage the education and you use it in the marketplace. That is the same skill set that you're going to need in the real world. Because let me tell you, going to college is cute. It's a little ticket to go to cost to get in. But let me tell you, learning does not stop after college. You have to continuously learn outside of school, because what you're doing is you're building a skill set. Now let me get clear. When I say get smart, you have to decide which niche you want to grow in. You feel me? Now it's very clear my niche is personal development, personal growth, spirituality, all things that comes to evolving the brain, evolving the body. That's where my strong suit at. Now for me, I know that for me to continue to be my highest self in this field, I have to continue to study the brain. I have to study the mind. I have to study people's deficit. I have to study why people are the way they are, their motivational levels, inspirational levels, shit like that. And how culture and society play a role in how individuals think and how they move, right? So if I'm understanding that that's my direction I'm going into, I need to get smart on these topics. I need to read books. I need to surround myself with podcasts. I need to usher these conversations around people around me to evolve different perspectives of where they're coming from. Now let me tell you something. Getting smart is not boring. When you get smart, your brain expands, and I'm not referring to physically. It expands in the way it's in the way it moves. Bitch, is that a dog? It expands in the way that it moves. It becomes more efficient. It becomes more structured in the way it's thinking. The brain is an organ that also needs to be developed just as much as anything else, right? So when you get smart And when you start to think to yourself, like, all right, I want to get smart in shoe sales, or like, I want to get smart in relationships, or you can say, I want to get smart in fitness. Or I want to get smart in sales, or I want to get smart in biology. You can choose whatever field you want to choose, but getting smart, man, that's a big ass Cane Corso. There's a lot of people out here today. Well, it is Sunday, but yeah, getting smart, it has to be an intentional choice that you make, and then the material and the resources are going to come to you on what to study to achieve that level of smartness. So so it's very clear that getting smart is an essential step to becoming free. Because remember, money is not freedom. You can have a lot of money, and let me tell you, I've accomplished an amount of money in my 20s that other people will perceive as successful or rich or wealthy. You feel me? But once you accomplish a certain level, it's nothing to you, because that's not really freedom, right? Freedom is the way you use your mind and your brain, and freedom is the way you express your creativity, right? Freedom is benchmarkers of process and progress. It's not always just the destination of how much you have. I guarantee if I was to come into $1 million tomorrow, I probably wouldn't feel free, because I would have to adjust to that lifestyle of wealth. I have to adjust to managing $1 million and my newfound reality, right? Because the friends that I have on this current vibration, they would have to put in PTO, and guess what? People don't have PTO like that if their friend is rich without a job. So things like that are things to consider when you do accomplish like a dollar amount of success. The 3 steps again: you have to get smart in the field that you're studying. You have to move. You cannot stay stagnant. You cannot do the same routine that you're doing right now. You have to do something different, something refreshing. And then you have to have discipline. Now, out of all of these things, discipline may seem like the most intimidating part, but let me tell you, when you focus on discipline daily, no matter how small it may seem, you're gonna win. Listen, time is moving regardless. Time is moving regardless. You feel me? So in 5 years, you can determine if you use that time wisely or if you fumbled the ball, like majority of people in the world. You decide if you use that time well or if you fumble the ball like everybody else who is not living in a free type of reality. Look at this. Look at the scenery. This is godly. This is freedom. Surrounded by the nature and the sun. People exercising, just good energy. Families out here relaxing, connecting. Now this is good energy. This is life. You feel me? So take these into consideration when you're thinking about becoming free. I hope you gain some value from this. Until next time.